Hello. Welcome, everyone. Welcome, Phoenix. Welcome, Corencia. Welcome, Noah. And welcome anyone viewing anonymously. Welcome, Aleph. To Extreme Meatpunks Forever, the finale. Let's see. We're having an interesting conversation about meat. What is happening here? Okay. Sorry, I just got distracted fussing with thingy. Maybe you'll be Vriska. But me from that flux, y'all know that isn't real, right? Oh god. Speaking of fucking meat, I know some meat that's gonna change, and it's on my arm, because I finally went to fucking physio and got my repetitive strain injury checked out. And yeah, so I was fussing with my brace. I took it off for a little bit to eat a cookie, but I'm putting it back on now. The pattern seems to be I wear it for a bit and then I'm like, I should take this off. I should let my skin breathe a little and kind of flex a little bit more. And then I take it off and I'm like, oh wow, that was actually helping a lot. That kind of hurts. And then I put it back on. From off. That's another game that's on the list of things to stream. Transhuman is transhuman. Is it? Oh, thank you, Noah. It was a nice cookie. Well, I had a cookie and a half. And then the bell went off, and I was like, oh, fuck, I gotta stop eating cookie. Bones only. Gravity Rush? I've watched my brother play it. It's kind of dizzying to watch somebody else play. If I'm pretty sure I'm remembering the correct game. What fucking button am I? There we go. Oh yeah, over here. Just loading up the game. Oh no, this is the right folder. It's like, what the fuck am I looking at? The correct folder, that's what I'm looking at. There we are. Okay. Booting up. And go. Run 3 on cool math games. Jack directly into the Matrix and play it in first person. Matrix is a movie that I need to watch again. Because I remember I saw it in 10th grade English because we used it to talk about the hero's journey. Like, the steps and stuff. We had to identify the steps. But, now that it has been confirmed by the 2 trans directors that it is a trans allegory, I need to watch it again. Is a trans narrative. Yeah, that's why I need to watch it again. Because the first time I watched it, I was in fucking 10th grade. And I didn't know shit, fuck. And also, I was in class. Which, most of the time, makes any movie, even a good movie, seem unappealing if you're doing it for class. So usually it's a very green movie. Green. I can see that. I remember a lot of green. That checks out. So many scenes are just green. Interesting. Oh, the game, speaking of screens, the game is on screen now, right? That should be there. It should be up and active. Yeah. So, this is the final episode. It may or may not actually use all of the available time. May or may not take the full 2 hours, but however much time it takes, we're gonna finish this off, we're gonna polish it off, and say goodnight! Yeah, and then, oh yes, this Friday, Homestuck Squared, updated, Thing of Beauty. Really excited for that one. And then Saturday is fucking Homestuck reread. We're finishing Act 5, Act 1. So, like, this whole week, this week of streams is just like fucking party after party. It's a good fucking time. Okay. Speaking of good fucking time, finishing a lot or catching up. Precisely. We're finishing this, we're finishing Act 5, Act 1. We're getting up to date on an excellent chapter of Homestuck Squared. Wednesday game when I finish this. I am gonna do another Sims because I kind of right before my break I was like, okay, this is gonna be the buffer game. That's how we're gonna fit this in the schedule. So I'm gonna try that again. Gonna try for another Sims, and then Arcade Spirits, that's the name of it. Arcade Spirits was the other game on the bonus stream vote, the last time we did a vote. I know that Sonic, I've talked a lot about doing the Sonic streams. I still need to double check. I did talk to my brother about the Sonic streams, and he said that if he was going to be with me for that, then they'd have to be a little bit earlier because he has a fucking normal person sleep schedule. So, I might have to shift the schedule just a little bit, for those, if I do those. But for now, I would like to avoid bonus stream games that involve a lot of like actual gameplay and focus more on those visual novels, just while I'm trying to get my arm to start actually healing. Try to avoid doing like things that are too button mashy or too hand intensive, with the computer especially. Ignore me. Yeah, this is like a pretty recent thing for him, though. We used to be pretty similarly odd in our sleep schedules, but he's been able to get his stuff together, and I'm very happy for him. Wish I could do that. Nah, it's all good. I'm doing alright. Anyway. So that is bonus stream plans for now. Arcade Spirits would be the next one. Arcade Spirits is another like dating game type one. It's got a really neat aesthetic. It was recommended to me by Bridge and one other person. Oh no. This was conversations that were had like months ago, so I apologize that I don't remember the second person who recommended it to me. But there were multiple recommendations behind this game. And it looks real cute, and it's got some gay shit, so I'm excited. And that is what's up with bonus streams. And then after Arcade Spirits, we're just gonna kind of see where my stuff is at in terms of injury recovery and such. And then hopefully after that, I'll be in a place where I feel like Sonic won't make my injury worse. But yes, indeed, that is what's on the table right now. YouTube uploads the moment I get my hands on those Extreme Meatpunks Forever sprites, uploads are gonna be speedy, going up. I mean, I need to edit the videos first, but that doesn't take long. Yeah, I just need to figure out. I'm probably gonna have to like screen cap the game and then isolate the sprites myself because I can't find them anywhere online, or maybe look up a different way to get sprites out of Unity games. I don't know. But I can't really clap when I'm wearing this brace. It's not the same effect. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, sprites. Hey, Sonic. The song Body by Mother about being trans because it feels like it is to me. I have not heard that song before. I've not listened to a lot of Mother. But I would not be surprised with when the track is called Body. That could definitely lean that way. Decompose Unity games. Yeah, I'll have to, because I found an extractor tool for RenP games, and I was ecstatic for that because that means that my thumbnails for RenP games are no longer going to look like garbage. But Unity, I have not done as many games. Sorry, I'm zoning out just a little bit. Trying to keep track of my thoughts and also chat and also thoughts. Song request. Okay, so this stream might not be long enough to have a break, but I'll play that at the end for sure. Yes, so yeah, I'll put that on probably at the end. I think this is probably not going to take much longer than like an hour and 15 minutes. Gonna decompile you. Speaking of this wonderful game with its beautiful ambient music that's been playing this whole time, how about we actually play the game? Revolutionary idea. Secret chapter. Yeah, secret sex chapter. Indeed. We have done the first 5 episodes. This is the episode 6 finale. I think they call it finale and not epilogue. I'm pretty sure it's finale, not epilogue. But, yeah. Wahoo indeed. Okay, I think I read this first little bit last time, but I'll give it a little review. So, hey, it's me again, the narrator. I don't quite know how to tell you this next part. I hoped that this would turn out to be a happy story, but this part, what happens in this town, breaks my heart. Yes, we left off, the crew finally made it to Hopeville, and they ran into someone from the Hopeville Meatpunks group, just outside of the town's borders, and I don't remember their name. I can picture them with their super cool owl mask and all that stuff. I don't remember their name. I want to tell you that everything's going to be okay, that this is something that can be undone or fixed in time, but that's not how things work. For what happens next, I want to tell you from the bottom of my heart, I'm so sorry. Episode 6. Hope. A small, run-down diner on the edge of Hopeville. A regular meeting place for the Meatpunk chapter that lives here. Our 3 heroes, Emmy, Moss, and June, June Egbert Cannon, sit in a small booth across from 4 strangers. Oh right, June. That was I had a feeling it started with J. But all I could think of was Jason. And it's like, no, Jason is the guy that Sam left behind in the first episode. Yeah, how sick a crossover. Right, June with the sick fucking owl mask. What kind of owl is that? I feel like I should know what kind of owl that is. And you looking kind of cute though. Hell yeah. Love, like, the whole aesthetic here. The pastels. Very nice. Emmy, hello. Oh, interesting arm. And moss. Cool. And Sam. He's confused. Sam, Brad, Cass, Liana. Well, I'm gonna go to the bathroom. Let me know if anybody says anything while I'm gone. The stranger, Liana, rolls off. Barn owl, yeah. Thank you. Okay, let's start this off simple. Who are all of you? I'm Cass, they, them. This here is Sam, that's Brad, and the person in the bathroom is Liana. No, who are all of you? Who sent you here? Nobody sent us. We came here on our own. And after clearing a path across the Hell Zone, I thought we'd get something approaching a warm welcome, but I guess not. Give it a fucking rest, June. They clearly aren't fash. Is it just me, or is what Moss is doing with their hands look like signing? It is? Sweet. Cool. So I'm assuming that's what the angled, they're not angled brackets. Lesser than, equal than, or lesser than, greater than signs. Oh my god, my brain. Are indicating that it's signing. Rather than spoken word. Yeah, Moss is right. These people seem okay. That's what they want you to think. A waitress comes by, feels the energy coming from the booth, and immediately walks away. Fine. I'll admit you don't exactly look like the fash we get around here. So, introductions. She sighs and takes off her mask. I'm June, codename Dawnkiller, acting head of this Meatpunk chapter ever since Dusk left. Hi, I'm Emmy, codename Dayfall. I do mech repair and stuff, I guess. And this right here is my beautiful girlfriend Moss / Nightbreak. Moss makes a rude gesture. Okay, so Moss probably just gave them all the finger. Babe. Oh yeah, so Moss uses sign language, but she can still hear. Yeah, pretty fucking much. Sam's eyes widen a little in recognition. Oh, okay, so does Sam know sign, or does Sam know, like, signing, or does Sam know Moss? Recognizing Moss. Waitress is like, I cannot fuck with these vibes. Yeah, the waitress came over and was like, I don't want to fucking die today. I do not want to get caught up in this fight. Oh yeah, pronouns? She, her, for all of us. Okay. June and Cass, Emmy and Brad, and Moss and Sam. So June and Cass as the people who kind of took the lead for their groups. Emmy and Brad as the two mechanics. And Moss and Sam, we don't know how they know each other yet. And those are the conversational choices. How are y'all feeling? Thoughts and onions, let's go. Okay, lots of votes for Moss. You got it. Yeah, I want to know how these two know each other. Hey, you, Sam. Silence, okay. Get out of my... Sam. Fuck ass cocktail shit, motherfucker. Stop that. Okay. Okay, so Sam is not familiar with Moss. Sam just knows sign then. Ha. Okay, fine, you caught me. You can sign? Yeah. That's a weird thing to hide? Or where'd you learn? Hive mind has dictated our responses ahead of time. We speak for the collective. Our vote. Her weird thing to hide. Ah, dang. I speak out against the collective. Yeah, I'm kind of leaning on like, that's a weird thing to hide as well. But my opinion counts for less. So I'll give it to Learn, because Learn seems to be getting the 2 out of 3 from chat. The collective respects your decision. Good. I'm glad that the collective is respectful. Where'd you learn? What? How to sign? No, how to shove your thumb up your own ass. Yes, how to sign. It's kind of a long story. Well, I got time. Kinda got fuck all else to do today. Alright, I know, I love her too. Well, the thing is, I don't actually know. Is that seriously it? I mean, I guess? Dude, you suck at long stories. Fuck you. Fuck you. I like you, you fucking weirdo. Thanks. Amazing. Friendship achieved. Okay, next question. So, what's the deal with you and Emmy? And they, of course, Emmy said, oh, this is my girlfriend, so they're dating. So what's the deal with you and June? I guess would probably get into how Moss got involved in the Meatpunk Collective. And so what's your deal? You personally, what the fuck? Okay, a vote for Emmy. Thoughts and onions? Okay, a vote for what the fuck is her deal? Any other strong feelings, or should I roll the die on this one? Okay. No other strong feelings, so it is time to roll a D12? Yeah, this is a D12. Odd numbers, Emmy. Even numbers, what's your deal? 1. Not 1, rip. Emmy. Emmy it is. So, what's the deal with you and Emmy? You mean aside from her being my super cute girlfriend? Wow, I love these two. Emmy and Moss. Great shit. Although we haven't seen them actually interact yet. I may be jumping the gun. I just really appreciate queer couples who are very enthusiastic and loving with their partner. Wooloo. Yeah. guess. Well, we met a couple years ago, and she blew me away basically immediately. Like, I'm well known for my fucking cool, unflappable persona, and she just knocked all that shit out the window. Permanent Homestuck brain. I immediately thought of a Dave Cat. Emmy is nothing like Karkat, though, so that analogy is out the window. But, and she's just brilliant in so many ways. You know she fucking grew her own arm? She didn't have to. She could have bought a prosthetic, but she designed it herself. Also, she could sign with me better. Oh, that's so fucking... Oh my god. That's so fucking cool. And so fucking badass. And also... Holy cow. So sweet. Oh my god. Meatnomancy. I'm curious as to how she, like, grew her own arm. I keep waiting for her to catch wise that she could have pretty much any person she wants. But I guess she wants me. Wow. This may sound implausible coming from a guy who can barely talk to his crush, but that's the gayest thing I've ever heard. Oh yeah, that's right. I don't think that Sam told Brad yet that he has a crush on him. Cass knows, and Cass told Liana, and Sam and Brad have had some conversations, but Sam has not actually told Brad about his feelings. DIY arm, meat bending. DIY arm just makes me think of a fucking Animal Crossing. Oh my god, who is it? No, wait, fuck. Okay, I can guess this. Is it the nerdy guy with the glasses? No! He yelled that out loud. So everyone's gonna be like, dude, where the fuck is your conversation going? Can you... No, you can't build arms in Animal Crossing. Just like... The fact that DIY is like... You know, do-it-yourself DIY is like the primary... name for crafting in Animal Crossing, my brain just like immediately associates the two things automatically now in any and every context. You should be able to. Yeah. Everyone stops and looks at Sam. Yep. You okay there, buddy? How many times do I have to say I fucking love Cass? Yep, just great. Alright. Everyone slowly goes back to their conversations. Very inconspicuous, Sam. Okay, fine. Yeah, it's him. Smooth. I'm trying my best, okay? It's hard. Oh my god! Moss. What, your dick when you look at him? She holds her hand out and Emmy instinctively gives her a high five. Fun fact, y'all. This game, we're calling Season 2, like the next installment, is slated for release sometime this year. And when I was looking for the sprites, I came across the social media of one of the developers, who has been like actively posting about it on social media and stuff, because the Kickstarter was like summer 2020, and I was like, okay, I've seen too many Kickstarters that do not meet their fucking deadlines. But I don't know if it'll come out before the end of summer, because summer's almost over, but I think definitely sometime this year. But yeah, like, they're still actively engaging with people about it and stuff, so I'm really excited. And this is making me so much more excited because I'm feeling like there's a high likelihood that these new Hopeville Meatpunks are going to join the primary cast in Season 2, or at least I hope so. MLM Willow hostility. What was that about? Tell you later, beautiful. So what is it about this guy that you like so much? Fuck. It's hard to describe. He's just so... Okay, Moss has 3 guesses. Hardcore, nerdy, or full of raw sexual energy. I was just like, I don't even have to ask, do I? Raw sexual energy. Olivier Armstrong and Boy Mustang is also MLM Willow hostility. You're so fucking right. I was just like, as soon as I saw it, I was like, that's gonna be the the unanimous chat vote. Raw sexual energy. Full of raw sexual energy? Well, yes, but he's so sure of who he is. I've never seen him doubt himself, not even for a second. And I just don't have that at all. Some days I wake up and feel like a completely different person. So I guess I envy him a little bit, but it's mostly that I want to get to know him better. See, what's the word? How he thinks? I don't know how, but every single thing I learn about him... Oh my gosh. Just fucking like on it every time. Makes you fall deeper for him, or makes you want him to raw you. Yeah, welp indeed. Moss is just like fucking going for it every time. Are y'all gonna go for it every time? Are we gonna be like, does it make you love him more? Or does it... We are conflicted. Yeah, like, are we gonna get tender and sentimental and say it just, makes you fall deeper for him? Or are we just gonna keep trying to embarrass Sam as much as we possibly can in a single conversation? They're both wonderful options. Embarrass him? Okay, we got 1 vote for make him want to raw you. We want the Blue Man Group to cry. Yes, option 2. Oh boy. I mean, it shouldn't be a surprise to him, seeing as the first choice that we made was guessing that he's filled with raw sexual energy. Makes you want him to raw you? Yeah. Okay, so Sam is just like, Sam is not surprised anymore. Sam is just like, you fucking got me. Absolutely. Fuck, he's so hot. How do I even compete? First off, a relationship ain't a fucking competition. Yes. Second off, you're a hot guy. I'm sure you'll figure something out. It's at this point that Liana gets back from the bathroom, her fists dripping in blood. Dude, what? Okay, I know that they've twisted a few things about this universe, but you cannot tell me that blood has replaced tap water. Love Sam's honesty. Yeah. Yeah, appreciate, because it's like, that is exactly the scenario. So, what'd I miss? So, what happened in there? Or, well, they're not gonna kill us. Have you that is true, we have not seen water in this game. But, the two at the table also appear to be confused, so I'm going to assume that blood has not replaced tap water. We have 1 vote for what happened in there. Oh, is that what? A second vote for what happened in there? I'm gonna keep scooting on forward with this one. What happened in there? You know, bathroom stuff. I've learned it's best not to question it. Yeah, Cass is just like, fuck it. Okay. Liana rejoins her place at the end of the table. Liana playfully punches June in the arm. I don't think that punching June is a good idea, personally. Because that was not a great explanation, and I think June still suspects that they might be hostile towards the Hopeville Meatpunks. Period blood butterfly soup flashbacks. Yeah! Yeah, fuck. God, that's such a good game. I gotta replay that in my own time sometime. Yeah, a unanimous don't fucking punch this person. Or no, not quite unanimous, but it definitely do not punch the person. Liana rejoins her place at the end of the table. Yeah, punching seems like a bad option. I will admit, I could use all of your help in dealing with a certain matter. We've been experiencing more and more fash ambushes recently, and I believe Emmy has found the source. Emmy and Moss are staring into each other's eyes. Period blood for spare mech fuel. Oh my god, you know that's probably. Yep. Yeah. Gay. Emmy. Would you like to explain the situation? Oh, right! So a few days ago, the bright started flashing between day and night, right? Scary as hell, yeah. But I noticed that a couple seconds before each change, there was a radio pulse coming from nearby. So I did some quick triangulation and figured out the source. Okay. Yeah, keep going. And what source would that be exactly? Oh, sorry. The source is a nearby mountain? Mount Refuge. Half a day's walk to get there, another half a day's hike to get to the top. Close enough to technically be in city limits, actually. Normally the three of us would be able to deal with such a matter, but I was injured fairly badly in that ambush, and Emmy and Moss aren't trained fighters. Hey, that ain't... You know it's true, Moss. I won't see you injured over your sense of pride. I'm terribly sorry to ask this of you all, but we need your help. We don't know what awaits us up there, but I do know that we can't maintain this status quo. It's a miracle nobody on our side has died yet. So, will you help us? I'm in. If there's anything this week's taught me, it's that we'll only survive if we help each other out. Snaps for that. And if this is what it takes, well... Are we picking a partner for this, or is everybody going? Because I kind of got the impression that all four of them were asked to do this, and that all four of them would do it. Yeah, solidarity. So fucking important. Maybe Brad? Don't know how these are different. Brad. Yeah. Yeah, because if we are picking a partner for the mission, and then we send Sam and Brad off on their own together... Interesting. Brad, because he's red? Okay. Count me in. Y'all are gonna need all the repairs you can get on the way. Alright, if both of y'all are going, then I should go too. Cass? Come on, Cass. Cass was... If we recall the previous episode, Cass confided in Brad, that her having a lot of suicidal ideation and weren't really sure what getting to this town was going to mean for them. Yeah? You coming? I don't know. Name one bad red thing. Wait, mega hats. Oof. Yeah. Oh god, God, okay. Side swerve for a split second. Canadian politics at the moment. The Federal Conservative Party recently chose a new leader. They elected a new leader of the party who has started kind of essentially is using like Take Canada Back as like, it's basically Canada. It's mega stand-in for Canada, and I'm just like, y'all, don't fucking do this. Anyway, the impending doom of when's the next federal election? I think it's actually further from now, or is it near? God, whenever it is, I'm just really not looking forward to it. Maybe we shouldn't say one last job. That does sound rather final. Yeah. Trying to take healthcare away because it's so much better in America. I'll destroy them. It's not better in America. No, I know. I mean, the finer points of their exact policies, I could not say if they were precisely gunning to take away universal healthcare in Canada, but I know that they're definitely cutting as much funding from it as they possibly can. That's definitely a part of their platform. Anyway. Anywho. Yeah, one last job might... We'll just give Cass a minute to think. Yeah. Let me just think about that for a minute. Come on, Cass. Okay. There we go. Well, that's all of us. Guess we should head out? We haven't even eaten yet. Oh, fuck. Right. The seven tuck into a large meal of greasy diner food. For Sam, Cass, Brad, and Liana, it's the best thing they've ever eaten. Hunger may be the best spice, but a week of nothing but peanut butter and protein bars makes for a close second. I haven't heard that turn of phrase before, but I get it. I like it. After some minor protesting, Sam lets Cass pay for his food. So what now? Let's get a good night's sleep. You four look exhausted. We can head out in the morning. I doubt a few hours will make a difference. Okay. Who are we hanging out with? Sam and Brad spend the night at Moss and Emmy's place, or Cass and Liana spend the night at June's place. So, are we gonna get super, super gay, or are we gonna get probably more world-building plot stuff? Those are my predictions for what these two options mean. That kind of made me want diner food, which now makes me want grilled cheese. You want to go with Cass? Okay. Maximum gay overdrive. Alright. We got one for each. Any other thoughts and opinions, or I'm gonna roll the dice? Bring you, Wimpy. Maybe it's... You abstain. Oh, too much pressure. Maybe odds be ever. God, I gotta reread Hunger Games. I've said that a few times, I think, recently. My reading project right now, well, project, I don't know. I'm reading Full Metal Alchemist manga. Maze Runner. So I should not start another book, because if I do, I'll read like the first chapter and then not read it ever again. Yeah, reading it from... Oh, fuck. Sorry, I totally zoned out and forgot that I was already rolling the fucking die in my hands. Okay. One was a weird series of books. The other one the author makes is weird, too. Interesting. I haven't actually read Maze Runner. Okay. Odd numbers, Sam and Brad. Even numbers, Cass and Liana. 5. It is time for gay. Sam and Brad spend the night at Moss and Emmy's place. Chaos walking. Okay. I will. Rick Riordan. Rick Riordan is the person who did Percy Jackson, right? I read the first Percy Jackson book, but I never got into the whole series. I read the first Percy Jackson book around the time when I was like starting to phase out of reading a lot of novels. I read a shitload in elementary school, but when I hit high school, it kind of dropped off really quickly. Just weird. I don't know why. I mean, like I'd say maybe it's because I was spending more time on the computer, but I don't think that's it. I don't think that'd be it, because I started spending a lot more time on the computer when I was in like 7th grade, and I was still motoring through novels at that point. There are approximately 5 official book series. And he also became a publisher for other mythology themed books around the world. Cool. The Who series. Festus. That's his name. Computer since way too young. Yeah. Yeah. No, I feel you on that. Yeah, Festus. Is that like... what's it called? All I can think is stage name, and that's not what you call it for an author. Pen name? Or is that like just a last name or first name? Okay, Sam and Brad spend the night at Moss and Emmy's place. It's a cramped apartment with 1 bedroom and noisy neighbors, but it's immediately clear that a lot of love has been put into this home. There's only 1 bed, so Sam and Brad share it. Wow. Of course, the trope. Oh my god, they had to share the bed. There was only 1 bed. Oh, it was the name of the dragon in the book. Not for happy. I see. You're mid-sentence, you're like, there was only 1 bed. Emmy sleeps on the couch while Moss heads out to her night shift as a janitor. At one point, in the middle of the night, Brad wakes up. For a minute, he doesn't know where he is. He's confused and a little scared. Then he sees Sam next to him, and he knows that he's okay. He must be safe if Sam's here. That's really gay. I'm loving it. He curls up next to him and goes back to sleep. All party members fully healed. Woo! Hopefully that will mean no more key input lag. The next morning... I mean, like, that could just be a text-based joke, but I'm really hoping that it means there's not going to be any more input lag. The 7 meet up at the outskirts of town on the cliff's edge. Alright, here we go. Who's taking point first? And we've got the usual group. I'm wearing my splint right now. So, let's see how much worse I do when I'm wearing a fucking splint and trying to use the mouse with my left hand. Previous streams, I had switched over to a right-handed mouse for these parts just because it was easier. And leaves my left hand no buttons. But I'm gonna use the splint because I would like to not injure myself more. Okay, favorite fighter. Yeah, this seems like we're probably gonna be actually doing some heavy hitting here. I'm gonna roll. 1s is Brad, 2s are for Liana, and 3s for Sam. I'm rolling a d12. That's another nat 1. I'm getting bad rolls today. Brad! Oh, have you played Sam lately? You were wondering about that. I think it's my turn. Right. I played Sam in the last one. Once or twice, I think. I think that's just flavor text. But yeah, also I haven't played Brad too much. Brad is a good one to like really like strategize with because he's got that like final kick. But if you don't have the angle right with that, you're probably fucked. I've got this. Let's go. Whoa. Oh, I had to click instead of hitting the spacebar. You are Brad. You climb inside your mech's rib cage. It seems different in here. Did somebody wash your mech? All the familiar smells have gone away. You were planning to wash your mech anyway, so it's not a huge deal. But this place is your home and your body. You hate the thought of someone touching it without asking you. You shudder a little bit and flip a few nerve switches. You whisper your name right as the nerve spike hits you. Contact. You test your parts one by one. You need to see if anything's changed. Arms, check. Legs, check. Torso. Something's different. Wires that haven't sparked in a long time have come back to life. You promised yourself you'd never go back to this. With some effort, you jerk your neck out of the nerve spike and reach out to your once broken radio. You flip the switch on the side from wavejack to manual. You sigh and shove your neck back onto the nerve spike. The radio lays silent, dormant. It can't be a part of you anymore. You're stronger without it. You shake your head and howl. You are powerful. You are deadly. You are Ultra Brad. Yeah, as I was reading this, I was like, I don't know if I've actually ever picked Brad first before. You haven't. But yeah, that's a little suspicious. Somebody's messed with it. And it says you turning off the radio, you can't be a part of that anymore. Interesting. Ultra Brad. Okay. Let's get this over with. Okay. Let's see. How, on a scale of 1 to 10, how easily can I... Oh, shit. I forgot to use the... Shit. This is like... This is not... Wow, doing this left-handed is... left-handed and splinted is a spectacularly awful idea. I'm, like, able to use the keys. Damn it, I can't... They keep hiding out around the back. I need to get behind them. To try his knockout move. Ah! Okay, I got one far away. But... Oh shit, I hit the wrong button. Dang it. Yeah, or... After this, whoops, I just hit the wrong mouse button again. Yeah, I don't think... Ah! Wait, oh fuck, where did the other guy go? There were two of them. Where did the second one go? I can't see the second one anymore. There we go. Okay, so there's one gone. There is another one here, right? I did, because I don't remember knocking the other one down. Oh! Somewhere along the way I did that. Where are the boundaries on this map? Is it just like the bottom edge, or... Oh, I see. Oh, fuck. That was a very hard hit. I'm dead. Oh, I hit the wrong button again. I keep, like... I hit the wrong mouse click again. I'm not very good at this. Fuck. Okay, I'm just gonna leave it. Like, I'm wearing a fucking splint. I can't do this. I'm still trying to get used to, left-handed mouse. Which, okay, fun fact. I am the only right-handed person in my house. So when I was young... a child back in the days of the family computer. My goodness, do you remember when the whole family had, or the whole household, your whole household had to share one computer? Our computer, our family computer, had a left-handed mouse because I was the only right-handed person, and I used it perfectly fine. But when I got my own PC, I did switch over to a right-handed mouse. I thought that switching back to a left-handed mouse would come a little more naturally to me because I did it for like a lot of my childhood. However, it still feels a little clunky to me. I don't know. I'm getting better at it as time goes, but it's just weird to be like, wow, I guess I just really lost that skill. You died. Fuck. Yep. Yeah, so we're gonna skip this fight, and we're just gonna get on with the fucking plot. Off we go. After a couple hours of fighting, June calls out to the front of the group. Stop. Let's take a quick rest before continuing. Also, we should probably switch point. We're entering difficult terrain, so someone fresh should be at the head. Yeah, okay. As the rest of the group catches up, Brad crawls out of his mech, leans on its legs, and looks out at the horizon. Emmy nervously hangs a few feet away, looking vaguely in the same direction, but sneaking glances at him every few seconds. What is it? Oh, hi, Brad. You want to apologize, don't you? I'm really sorry. I just wanted to fix your mech, and I didn't think about how you'd feel about it. Yeah. And I should have asked you about it, but you were asleep and I forgot what you'd said earlier, and oh, Emmy. It's fine. Really? Well, no, you fucked with my mech, but like, I know you're not gonna do it again. That's what matters. Oh! That's not good. It is at this moment that everything goes black. Oh, shit. Do you think... Checking now. She runs back to her mech and jacks into her radio. What's going... Hold! A second after she says that, the sky blossoms with a bright white light. Okay, that confirms it. We're getting close. This is bad. This is very, very bad. Hold on, what's happening here? We don't know. Something at the top of this mountain is very, very powerful, or the end of the fucking world. Oh boy. Thoughts and opinions? End of the world. I feel like this game would be good with some replays. Oh yeah, there's a lot that we haven't seen. There's so much. This game would be amazing on the replay. Okay, we have all three options split. So I'm gonna get my lovely... Actually, I'm not gonna use my D12 this time because it keeps rolling me nat ones. I mean, like, it's not like they're fucking... It's not like they could be fucking cursed or some shit. But, you know... Couldn't hurt to switch it up. It could just be something in the way I'm throwing it, I'm assuming. Sorry, I just realized I poured all of those dice back into the plastic container really close to the microphone, and I do apologize if that was much. Yeah, I'm just gonna use a D6. I've been using a D12, but something in how I'm tossing it or whatever, I don't know. I keep getting ones. So, for the sake of maybe getting a different number this time. D6. Emmy June Moss, 1, 2, 3. 6. That is Moss. The end of the fucking world. Nobody's heard of this kind of power in decades. To control the bright. If Vash have this tech, we know they're gonna do something fuck awful with it. We have to get up there, and fast. But the bright's still weird. Shouldn't we wait for it to stop? We don't know if it's going to stop. Maybe this is just the start of something bigger. Now's our chance, while we can still track it. Who's taking point? Okay. So whose text do we want to read, basically? Because I'm not doing these mech fights today. I'm not even gonna try the next one. Like, I'm not in a position to be doing that. Cass. Alright, we have 1 vote for Cass's opening text. 1 vote for Sam. Any other strong opinions? Any other particular onions? Cass? Alright, Cass it is. I'll do it. Let's go. You are Cass. You waste no time in running back to your mech and strapping yourself in. A burst of black spreads across the sky and suddenly you're in the dark. After some fumbling around, you get your neck in the right position. No time to think. You hoarsely whisper your name. All or nothing. And shove your neck back onto the nerve spike. Contact. The pain is somehow both sharper and duller than you're used to. You try to move to get over the pain and it feels like you're being stabbed by cotton swabs. You jerk your neck forward out of the spike and then back into it. A little smoother this time. You can work with this. Right at that moment, the bright flashes white. You feel almost physically pushed back for a second before regaining your footing. No time to readjust. You have to lead the charge. Chose the wrong fucking day to get a hangover. Oof. You are all or nothing. Okay. Let's do this. You know what? If it's making me try anyway, let's see just how, whoops. Never mind. So he was making me try anyway. Let's see just how far I can get. And it turns out the answer is nowhere. You died. Hell ass. Yeah. And skipping on forward. The group comes to a halt at a cliff face. No way forward. Well, shit. We're stuck, y'all. Not necessarily. What you thinking, hun? You remember that fucking thing you modded my mech with? Shit, what'd you call it? The chaos launcher? Ooh, I like the sound of that. Yeah, that. The signal's coming from up there, right? Up the cliff? She checks her radio equipment. Yeah. Okay, I can get one of us up there. Takes a couple fucking minutes to recharge, though. What's she saying? She can get one of us up there at a time. Send me. What? I've been thinking it over, and I think I know who's up there. Is this the mystery person that Sam ran into? There's a chance I could talk him down. And if you can't, then I'll just stall until we outnumber him. Moss, how often can you do that launching thing? Once every couple minutes? I don't know why I thought I'd understand that. Okay, so is Sam going to answer or Emmy? Chaos control. The guy. Elijah Wood? What about Elijah Wood? Oh my god, that sure is him. Yeah, the guy with the horn teeth. He's the guy from Spy Kids? Oh my god, it's been so fucking long since I've seen that movie. Thoughts and opinions? Are we gonna have Sam kind of closer align himself with Moss and Emmy, or just keep Emmy to translating? No opinion? We have an Emmy and a Sam, and I'm gonna get my good old D6 out. That's a 3. Odd numbers would be Sam. Which, oh yeah, that's not fair. I forgot to state which one is which beforehand. But, I mean, like, I usually, you know, odd numbers top one, even numbers bottom. It's more routine. Or Emmy. Okay, if you're willing to go either way, then I'll go with Emmy then. Okay, either is good, I'll go with Emmy. Once every couple minutes. Oh, fuck, I hit my spacebar too fast. Well, y'all can listen in through my radio. Wait till I give a signal. Brad, when we got into Brad's suit, he made a big thing about disconnecting his radio because he doesn't want that to be a part of him. So, I wonder if he's gonna have some kickback. Sound good to y'all? Good plan. I'm down. Sounds good to me. Fucking fine, it's that or nothing, I guess. Hacker voice, I'm in. Okay, so Brad is not gonna say anything, he's just gonna do it. June? You're sure you can handle yourself up there? Positive. I can do this no problem. I can't say I ain't a little scared, but I can do this. I'm terrified, but I have to do this. So, how much of those true feelings are we gonna let the team in on? How much fear? Exactly. Yeah, the first one, fully block them out just, like, projects that false confidence, and they'll totally side-eye, but whatever. Middle one being like, hey, yeah, maybe I'm nervous, but don't worry about me, I got this. Or the last one is like, I'm fucking terrified. Let's go. Medium fear? Yeah. I'm kind of feeling that middle option too. I feel like it's kind of the best one. Any other onions? Any other opinions on this particular issue? Yes, hello, I'd like some medium fear. Okay. That is a 2 out of 3. Can't say I ain't a little scared, but I can do this. Are you certain? I could go up there myself if... No, you're still hurt. You can rest easy, June. This is going to go just fine. Okay. Hey, Moss, you ready? Moss gives a thumbs up. Cass climbs back into their mech and walks over to her. Moss puts her arms around them. Alright, should I give you a signal, or... Before they can finish that sentence, they're up in the air. Yep. They only have a couple more seconds to prepare for whatever the hell is up there. They shut their eyes against the wind. They feel weightless. Is this what dying feels like? Then gravity takes over, and they land on top of the mesa. They open their eyes, and... Fuck, where's my keyboard controls? Where's my fucking keyboard? Here we go. It is this fucky fuck. Okay. So it has come to this. You don't have to do this, whatever the fuck this is. Just stand down and step away from the weird science shit. You know I cannot do that. But I see you wish to know what is to happen here. I'd say fuck it, sure, what's your plan? Just because let's fight will end in me losing. So I'm just gonna veto this one. Because I am not fit to fight. And we're gonna fuck everything up if I have to play the game. Let him monologue, yeah. Fuck it, sure. What's your plan? When do you hear thunder? No, I'm not having this right now. No metaphors, no sideways talk. Tell me what the fuck you want and how you're going to do it. Fair enough. Yeah, because when do you hear thunder and all that stuff? That was the conversation with Sam, was all that kind of bullshit. I asked to test you. I needed to know if you were ready. But I suppose it does not matter. Our reality is crumbling, Cassandra. Surely you have felt it, seen the signs. The bright fails us, our bodies fail us, our government fails us, and nobody notices. The world is shredding itself in front of our eyes. I hear every rip, every tear, the thunder that brings the end of the world. I spent many years preparing for the collapse of everything, but it never came. So I am taking matters into my own hands. So, I spent many years preparing for the collapse of everything, but it never came. Instead of thinking, maybe it's not going to collapse, I am just going to fucking end it all myself. Brilliant plan. A man with a great deal of money gave me a chance to set right what was once made wrong. The sun did not burn out. It did not disappear or run away or anything like what those sun cultists believe. It was stolen, and today I intend to bring it back. In just a few minutes, Hopeville will burn. Tomorrow, this nation collapses. What remains is a police state finally bringing structure to this chaos. Oh, don't like that. That's a big yikes. Also, it kind of sounds like he means by bringing the sun back is setting the entire planet on fire. Doomsday prepper who decided to end the world, basically. Wanted an apocalypse, but God didn't show up in time, so we had to improvise. We'll look at reality and say, is anybody gonna destroy this, and not wait for an answer. And then you will hear the thunder. The countdown has already begun. Nothing can stop it. Come, sit with me. We need not fight. Oh, I'm pretty sure we fucking do. Oh God, don't do this to me. I wasn't on my hands weren't on the keyboard. Grabs the ledge and immediately hurls himself back onto the plateau. What the? You thought a little fall could kill me? He lost the first round. This guy fucking did it to himself. I did shit fuck all that whole time. I was panicking for my fucking keyboard. Like, oh fuck, where's the buttons? At the beginning of the game. What about the beginning? I have been working towards this moment for years. I will not stop until I see it through. You said you can hurt them with things in the environment? Damn it, I knew it wasn't going to be that easy. Fuck, I'm also not great with Cass's. Fuck, did I just die? Did that thing just block? I'm very irritated that you can punch people through the physical obstacles in this game. Galaxy brain moment, knock his spike body into shit. Yeah. Said you could hurt them by knocking them off a cliff or with things in the environment. Well, things in the environment just fucked me over, so. Well, I suppose that is done. Now that annoyance has been dealt with. Okay. So we can grab Cass again. Or Brad, I won't hesitate, bitch. Cass, oh, it'll take a lot more than that to bring me down. Liana, revenge. Or Sam, we're just getting started. Do I really have to do this fight? Like, can I just skip this one, please? I know that I can't. Brad powers activate. Brad's powers, yeah. Okay, fuck it. Yeah, Brad, I won't hesitate, bitch. Let's just fucking go. Because I don't know which of them will actually give me any advantage in this fight when I'm physically indisposed. Moss, pull! 2 can play at that game. Oh, I just fucked myself over. Sorry, I totally forgot to read that out loud. Besides, did you not hear me? The detonator has already been set. There's no way for you to win this. I suppose you cannot hear me. That is... I lived. Cass's now it's my turn. Brad's I lived, bitch. You know what? Brad. Okay, coming back in with Brad. Moss, pull. By our powers combined, we'll kick your ass. Ah, fuck, my mouse was in the wrong direction. Every time you fall, more time runs out. Just a couple more minutes now and this tragedy will run its course. I am sorry, but there is no other way. I must do this. Fucking why? You don't have to do this. I'll make you eat those words, or we'll wear you down eventually. Let's try Liana. I'll make you eat those words. Eat shit, dipshit. Cool. Fuck. Another minute passes. Can't keep me down easy. Fuck it, we haven't tried Sam yet. We're just getting started. My turn to beat you into the dirt. What? Oh, fuck, I can't attack anymore. Ugh. This isn't working. Another minute passes. Your time is nearly up. Please just give up. This will change nothing. Oh, dear. Okay, so... Okay, now I'm starting to get a little mad. Come on, Sam. My turn to beat you into the dirt. Welp. This fight is extremely mandatory, I guess. Yeah. Well, it seems your time is up. I am sorry for what has happened here. There is no way you could have stopped me. Perhaps you could have killed me, but that would have changed nothing. A crack starts to spread across the sky, still flashing bright and dark. That is my cue to go. I wish I could stay, but it seems my benefactor needs me elsewhere. I hope you will tell Cassandra goodbye for me. How do they know each other? And if not, she knows we will meet again. Oh, misgendering Cass. He clutches his wounds and climbs down the cliffside into the desert. Alright, time to... Wait, where'd he go? I guess he left. Fine by me. That guy was a creep. Cass is having a bad time. Cass, what are you? A blast of heat. A roar unlike anything. And you turn around. The light is unbearable. You can't look at it. You have to look at it. It's... the sun. The light fades and you can see it through the smoke. Hopeville is gone. Is he their dad? Theory, plausible theory. Fuck. I really love the art for that, though. After what feels like an eternity, but could have only been a few seconds, the pillar of fire fades. The smoke drifts away and you witness the true horror of what just happened. The entire town of Hopeville has been reduced to ash. Oh. Nuke? Not powerful enough to be a nuke. Why is this guy normal again? Well. I don't know, we'll have to see. Was that the sun? Brad falls to his knees. Oh, Dawnbringer Trickster Gothics, or That's It, We Lost. Both of these are kind of... One of them is perplexing and the other one is, not optimistic, obviously. They were half a day away. True, but I think, doesn't a nuke fuck you up even like half a day away? Yeah, well, time to become Slin cultists. Trickster. Okay, I'm getting some votes for the first one. Oh, Dawnbringer Trickster Gothics. Depends what era? Oh, Dawnbringer Trickster Gothics. The one who hates all that it once loved, who wishes to unmake that which it made. I renounce you. You have no hearth in this home, no home in this world. Begone from here, Bastard Orb. Wait, shit, the others. Okay, who are we joining? Sam and Cass climb down to check on the Hopeville Meatpunks, or Brad and Liana sit and watch the smoke rise? Like, it'll fuck things up for years, but they did do nuclear tests within visual range in the Nevada desert. Interesting. But yeah, whose conversation are we sitting in on? Sam and Cass, or Brad and Liana? Oh, goodness me. Goodness me. It's raining. Here. I mean, in my house. Okay, we have one for Sam and Cass, one for Brad and Liana, and one abstain. Okay. Let's use a D10 this time. Actually, no. D10 is a bad idea because they have zeros, and zeros are neither an odd nor an even number. D20. D4. I never get to use my D4. I'm going to use my D4. Odd numbers top, even numbers bottom, as usual. It's a 4. Brad and Liana sit and watch the smoke rise. Ha. Oh, we fucked up so bad. Yeah. We're responsible for the deaths of a couple hundred people? A couple thousand, I think. Shit. At least it wasn't directly our fault. They're still dead because we fucked up. Yeah. What are you thinking? My biggest fight was back in 2002. It was against Red Hot Austin Steve. Shitty boxer, but he knew how to draw crowds. Instead of Steve Austin's. The audience was 2,343 people. Still remember the exact number. So I'm thinking about taking all those people and killing them. Probably more. Shit. What do we do now, or how'd that fight end? I'm leaning towards what do we do now, because I know how that fight ended. Fucking horribly. Fucking horribly in an absolute disgrace. That's how that fight ended. Yeah. What do we do now? I don't know. Guess we ask Cass. They usually know something. Yeah, I guess so. They continue like this for a little bit, processing the horror of death by just talking. What else can you do? After a couple more minutes, they see Cass and Sam making their way up the path back to the peak. Hey. Hey. How'd it go down there? Bad. Real bad. Oh no. Guessing they didn't invite us along to whatever they're gonna do? Nope. Guess it's just us then. Yeah, guess so. Oh, but I really liked the Hopeville Meatpunks. I wanted to keep getting to talk to them. So, what do we do now? I got nothing. Me neither, LMAO. Cass? Sorry, just thinking. Something that he said before the fight. What? He said that someone with a lot of money gave him the chance to do this. They turned their gaze towards the mountain range ahead. I don't know who that could be, but I know someone who could probably find out. Y'all get some rest. It's getting late, and we've got a long way to travel tomorrow. What? Where are we going? We're heading straight through the Rosarks. We're heading straight through the Rosarks to the heart of Blood Mason territory. We're gonna need their help if we're gonna pull this off. Pull what off? What are you talking about? We're gonna figure out who's behind all this. We're gonna make sure it never happens again. We're gonna steal the motherfucking sun. Holy shit. You down? Absolutely. With you, 100%. That sentence was so cool I peed a little. Let's fucking do this! The rest of the night is a flurry of activity, with repairs to be made and supplies to be counted. It'll be tight, but it should be able to last them to the next town. As the last of the bright slips below the Rosarks in the distance from unnatural blue to darkness, in the last shreds of dusk, our four broken heroes try to sleep, each preoccupied with their own thoughts. Brad thinks about family, Cass thinks about the future, Liana thinks about the past, and Sam thinks about hope. Ooh. Alright, so you're going Sam thinks about hope. What else do y'all want to hear? Because I feel like we're at like 12:30, so I feel like this is the conclusion of this episode. Hope, the past, okay. Hope, the past, the future. Okay, so we have 3 different votes. Now where is my D4? No, I need my D6. Actually, I could. Whoa! I just dropped the dice on the floor. One moment, please. This tricky little fucker trying to get away from me. I can use my D4. I'll just say that 4 is. Or if it lands on the one that didn't. If it lands on 1, then I'll just re-roll because that's Brad. But otherwise, 2, 3, 4, and 4. Sam thinks about hope. Sam thinks about hope. He thinks about the town named after it, brought down in fire like a burning spear from God. How every single person in that town is dead, from the waitress at the diner to the noisy neighbors from last night. He tries to take a moment to feel that loss, but he can't. He didn't know anyone there. It's too abstract in his mind. He feels horrible for not feeling horrible. He just feels empty. Like he'd had his eyes set on this imaginary place and finally remembered it doesn't exist. The only thing that's real The only thing that's ever been real is the people around him. This past week, it felt like he's changed so much. He let go of his biggest grudge, he made new friends, he even was honest about his feelings, if only for a moment. For the first time in forever, he let himself be vulnerable. Why is that? If it's not the place, then it has to be the people. There's so much that he still wants to say to them, but he can't let himself. Not yet. Now's not the right time. Maybe tomorrow. He rolls over and tries to get some sleep. Eventually, one by one, they all drift off to slumber. Each of them are stuck in their own heads, wrestling with the future, alone together. But there's one thought that sticks in everyone's mind as their worst day comes to an end. This is only the beginning. That night, a dream. You are Sam. You can tell almost instantly you're going to have a nightmare. You're back in that old house with those twisting corridors and missing stairways. Nothing good ever happened in this place. You try to leave, but a force blocks you. You can't tell what blocked you, but you know you need to get away from it. Every door just leads you back to where you started. You've almost resigned yourself to being consumed by the monster when you hear the sound of someone snapping, and everything is gone. You're in a void. You can feel that the thing chasing you is gone. You can't tell if you're awake or asleep. You wait for something to happen. And after an eternity, something does. A person is in front of you. Not as though they appeared out of thin air, more like they had been there the whole time and were waiting for you to notice them. They look remarkably put together, wearing a kind of suit you've never seen before. Whenever you try to focus on a specific part of them, though, you realize you can't make out any details. Their entire face is a blur. And then they speak. Ah, I see you finally noticed me. I'm sorry to pull you like this without much warning, but I assumed you wouldn't mind. Your name is Sam, correct? Not sure of what else to do, you nod your head. My name is Astra. From the suit! Astra that was like the present Sam felt in his suit. We need to talk. End of season 1. Fucking of course. Damn. Save and continue. End of season 1. You have reached the end of Extreme Meatpunks Forever, powered by blood. This is just the beginning, though. Season 2, Bound by Ash, will start production in the next few months. Keep your eyes on the skies. Follow Heather Flowers for updates, and stay dangerous out there. Return to main menu. Oh my god. Of course, that's where it ends. Yes. Ah. Yeah, so I was looking at Heather Flowers' social media, and it looks like production is going decently. It looks like they're still able to be chugging along with this during pandemic times. So fingers crossed we'll be seeing that soon, because you bet your sweet fucking butts I am streaming season 2. That's gonna be so good. That was really sweet. I love that. The writing is, and the just, God, the fucking writing is so phenomenal. God. Sam is in contact with G-Person. Good game. Very good game. Yeah. Damn. That's fucking good shit. That's all Yeah. I really do hope that we get to interact more with the Hopeville Meatpunks. Because, like, God, you can't just introduce a cast of 3 new characters that fucking awesome and then just, like, not go back to them ever again. You love this? Yeah, good. Awesome. I am glad that you all enjoyed this as well. Yeah, I'll be keeping up with the regular updates for this one for sure. So much stuff in this game and other routes. I know, right? Like, God, I just want to read every single fucking conversation. But the save points in this game make it so that you have to stick to your fucking decisions. On one hand, I get it. On the other hand, it's kind of annoying to not be able to just, like, save the fucking game whenever you want. Yeah, we haven't looked at the characters page yet. I didn't want to look in here in case there was spoilers, but I guess it's just these. I think they showed these on the side of the itch page, so I guess they're not really spoilery. What if we could just take a brief pick? The fixed save points and not being able to rewind are harsh. Yeah. Oh yeah, not being able to rewind was also very. I didn't appreciate that. But I know already. I can't remember exactly what kind of quality of life stuff it was. But I remember reading a number of quality of life fixes. Like the Heather Flowers posted online, like a few examples of quality of life fixes that they were making for the second game. So it will definitely be a bit more polished. Not that this was not polished, but I mean, a rewind feature in a visual novel is kind of an important feature to include. Okay. Quick profile: Sam, roots among Ash. He, him, affiliation with Sundown Meatpunks. Cool loner with a tragic backstory. What's his deal, though? Brad. Ultra Brad. He, him. Sundown Meatpunks. Extremely online. Mad scientist. Has a heart made of meat. That checks out. Liana, Crash Queen. Sundown Meatpunks. Deadly fighter with a massive chip on her shoulder. Punched a snake once. Interesting. And Cass, all or nothing. They, them. Sundown Meatpunks. Begrudging leader. Just trying to make it through the day. Really needs a nap. Jason, Golden Boy. He, him, no affiliation, Sam's best friend for longer than he can remember, and professional troublemaker. I wonder if we'll see Jason at any point in the future as well. Emily, she, her affiliation, her boss, I guess. Teen with an eldritch streak, trying her best. Ed / brake light. He, him, sun cultists, youth pastor, wandering the desert, hunting for the sun. Eats sand, probably. Well, we can verify he definitely eats sand. Yeah, so the characters we didn't see get into mech still have codenames. This guy's a fucking mystery. June, Dawn Killer, Hopeville Meatpunks, world-weary old punk fighting for what's right. Has killed, like, so many people. Fun fact. Emmy, Dayfall. She, her, Hopeville Meatpunks, excitable engineer with legendary wavejacker. Accidentally called June mom once. And Moss, Nightbreak. She, they. Hopeville Meatpunks, Dayfall's girlfriend. Along for the ride. Bamf, bad at making friends. Oh. And that's everyone. Indeed. Okay. And if we peek at credits. Oh, okay. They're self-scrolling. Heather Robertson, Zang, Visitor, Nola Rosenberg, and Benny. Just see if I recognize any games on this. Patreon, special thanks. Okay, this is gonna be a fucking long section probably. I'm gonna let this roll while I do kind of outro. Yeah. Fucking amazing. Good shit. We'll be keeping up with this. We'll be keeping track of the progress in the second season for sure. For now, the first season, the 4 parts of this game's stream, I am gonna start working on those edit and readers right now. Yeah, and I'm gonna try and get those sprites working. Oh, and a little heart at the end. Gotta try and grab those sprites so that I can do thumbnail. Okay, now it's repeating itself. And those I'm gonna start putting those out soon, as well as the Homestuck Squared chapters I have to catch up on. Speaking of Homestuck Squared this weekend is fucking phenomenal, okay? It's good shit. Come to stream on Friday. And Saturday, we're finishing off Act 5, Act 1. Fucking finally! I'm really, really excited for finishing that off and getting back to the beta kids, because yeah, I love Homestuck, but Act 5, Act 1 is like my least favorite chunk of the entire fucking comic. Like Openbound, I find it almost equally as almost unbearable as like Openbound. But yeah, I'm really excited to get back to the beta kids. Also, the book 5 and 6, am I getting those numbers right? Yeah, book 5 and 6 commentary for Act 5, Act 2 is like really fucking good. There's some really, really good shit in there. There's also the weird youth pastor stuff. But there's also some good shit in there. There's some very good shit. Yeah, so this weekend, next week, sim stream. Come hang out. Cool. Homestuck never ends, like high school never ends. There's a good, what are they called? AMV, MOV, whatever the fuck. For Homestuck, for High School Never Ends by Bowling for Soup. Good night, Noah. Good night. I will talk to you soon. Have a good sleep. Some people started reading it not knowing what it was. Whole fandom is just obsessed with this. Wait, body. I feel like I'm missing some context here. Oh, body. Yeah. No, that I do remember. We will play Body by Mother. I'm just gonna do my little sign off here, and then I'll get that going in my browser. Thank you all for joining me on this journey through Meatpunks. I'm hoping that you all enjoyed it as much as I did. I had a very good time, and I hope that you all did as well. If you're heading offline now, have a lovely rest of your day, whatever you may be getting up to. I'll be seeing y'all around this weekend, and good night.